listen, I've worked with people I hate. And this is where it comes to, just to bluntly, this is how I feel on this, right? I think both of them are for not just sucking it up and working with each other. I'm just being blunt. It's late. It's almost 2:30 in the morning, so a little bit. I'm just gonna be clear. There's people I don't like I work with that are lazy sacks of shit. That is life. You work with people and deal with people you don't like. And people are like, well, you don't live with them. Well, I hate to tell you people, I live on boats half the year because that's the line of my work. I actually live with these people, and some of them I want to throttle. You deal with it, and you know how to manage it. Being an adult is working with people and living with people you do not like. Make sure you don't marry them. I mean, I'm married to a sweetheart, so that's a good thing. But I think when it comes down to it, is you have to be both adults and kind of work towards a common goal. Do you think that everybody on these Stanley Cup winning teams, like, oh my God, we love you, man, you're my brother. Like, now there's probably some, oh man, like that dude Joseph, he's a dick. Like, there were some probably people that got under people's skins, and it's just do your job. Just do your job, finish the goal. You both signed a contract here, like learn to coexist. And maybe Miller's vocal, Pettersson's a little bit more shy and reserved. Maybe if Miller, because he's a little bit older, be a little bit more of the adult, be like, maybe on this guy I got to kind of approach things a different way. Or, to be fair, I'm just going to call out Pettersson. If he really is that soft, I'm like, maybe grow a sack and deal with it. I'm just,
Which, all this, so Rick Tocchet, when he played, he was shit.
Yeah.
And if anybody would understand this, you think it would be him. Which, I'm thinking about this right now. If you're going through all the, these trade scenarios, how did he let it get here? He had to have known.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some blame going on. There's
had to have known.
There's definitely some shenanigans going on here.
Yeah.
There's no way he didn't know. And like there's footage of Miller like sitting away from his teammates, like it's again.
I was just every time I see Rick Tocchet just looks like the dude that you hated to play against but would love to have on your team.
Yeah.
I mean, how did he not squash this early in the going?
I don't know. I think probably because a guy like him, to be fair, is like, oh, no, it's just dudes fucking arguing. They'll get over it, and then I'm gonna sound.
And then it escalates into something. I'm gonna
sound like a complete asshole, and I'll just say it.
Oh, that's never stopped you.
Most of the men these days around my age and younger are fucking soft as fucking Charmin, and they can't understand that, like, yeah, there's going to be motherfuckers you don't like, and that's just life.
Yeah.
And, I mean, for example, I got into a fucking screaming match with a guy on a boat once. And you know what happened, like, 5 minutes later? We moved on. We didn't even fucking talk. Like, we'd say, oh, whatever. It's water under the bridge. Like, you're going to have those moments of fucking anger. Like, hey, don't get in the bite of that line so it doesn't rip off your line, you stupid fuck. Like, that was me because I fucking lost it on him. And, he got all fucking, oh, I know what I'm doing. And he clearly didn't. Whatever. I'm sorry. Being petty. I think the thing is, for me, it's like, just have that moment of confrontation and then just deal with it. Either talk to him about it, like, hey, listen, I don't like the way you're speaking to me. Come at me with a different approach. Or just ignore it. I mean, it's hard for me to feel pain. Like, oh my God, like, these millionaires are getting bullied and he's saying mean words. Like, oh, I'm going to cry in my Porsche. Like, I just...
I'm going to cry in my Porsche.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm tired. So, like, I'm losing my filter.
I'm going to cry in my Porsche.
I don't want to hear the whining. I personally believe for the Vancouver Canucks, they're better off just keeping Miller and keeping Pettersson and trying to make what they have going work, and maybe just bring in a guy to kind of like calm somebody down. I know, is Goodrow from the San Jose Sharks available? He's a good locker room guy. Maybe try to bring him in. I don't know.